Hey everyone, my name is James Maiden.
I'm Luke Jones.
And this is the weekly Roundup.
A few winners in our midst.
Yeah, there was quite a few winners this weekend.
So volleyball had a good win early on, and then of course the football game was incredible. 2-point conversion was good. We got up 53-52. And you were a winner as well. You took home this bad boy.
Oh man.
That fits your egg-shaped head quite nicely. And I too was a winner this week, James.
How so? What was your win?
Well, I was lucky enough to go to McDonald's on Friday night, and I won a free medium fry, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Anyway, let's get to football, the homecoming game.
Your Highlands Cowboys won this weekend 53-52 versus South Dakota School of Mines. So, Luke, tell us how that went for us.
It was a very exciting game. We only kicked the one field goal, and it came down to a field goal at the end, but it was a nail-biter. Came down to, I think, the last minute 40, and we were down 51-52 and decided to go for two, and a great catch by Zach Drew Tolles.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at that.
Let's do that. It's an epic clip, so let's take a look.
52-51, 2-point conversion coming up. Danny looking, throws it in the end zone, caught. Does it count? Yes.
We were up by two, about a minute 40 to play, and South Dakota Mines drive down the field.
Mm-hmm. We were very lax on the back end, maybe because they were tearing us down the field pretty deep, just letting those receivers get behind our safeties, and that was evident then. But then they had to, try to save the game with a field goal. And you want to let us know how that was?
Right, now I called this in the second quarter, and James can attest to that. I was watching their field goal kicker, who was incredibly tall and about 140 pounds. And I was watching him kick, and I said to James, this guy, they're not going to let him kick all day because he's just doesn't look confident. And let's take a look at the clip now of the moment when it became official. We took the lead, but then we actually won the game with 7 seconds to go. Let's have a look.
Kick is on the way. It is no good.
Around me are familiar faces, worn out.
That was, as a Cowboys fan, good to watch, but I have been on the other end of that. I have been that guy in that shot, and I know how horrible he must feel with missing that one. But lucky for us, he did. He missed wide right. He didn't look confident. I thought his run-up was too straight, and he took too many steps, and then he hit it like a kick-off. But that's just, one man's opinion. But we did get let off the hook on that one, so that was pretty amazing. And it was an amazing homecoming weekend. It was a fantastic day for school, for anyone that was there. And you met a very special lady, didn't you, James?
Yes, I did. Her name was Betsy Huff, and she was an alumni here back in 1954. So we were lucky enough to get pictures with her. As you'll see, this was her yearbook from 1954. I can't even tell you where my second grade yearbook was, let alone I definitely didn't keep up with it. But she had one in perfect condition from 1954, and so here's a few pictures of her. Lovely lady. I met her son first, and he asked me if I wanted to take a picture with her from the homecoming royalty perspective, and I was like, might as well. And I saw her, had a few conversations with her, and she would bring up where she used to stay at and the new renovations that have happened to her, and she was just a lovely, lovely lady. So it's great to meet Betsy for sure.
Now, she said that her favorite thing about coming to Highlands was the small community, and that's a community that I'm sure, we're all part of. It's not a big community, we're a small school, and that brings us to the next part of football, and the fact that one of your Cowboys not only won Defensive Player of the Week, and we're going to have an interview with him shortly, he won Defensive Player of the Week this week for the second time this year. He had 2 interceptions and 15 tackles, and he's actually up for another award. It's the Hero Award, but we're going to need your help. Anyone watching, we're going to need your help. The link for voting for him is going to be in the description of this video. and we'll share it on Twitter. His name's Malik Brown. He's from Chicago. Great, wonderful player, even better person. I can't wait to catch up with him. And he's relying on your vote. Currently, we're getting beaten by someone from Mesa, and I don't know about you, but I don't really like the idea of getting beaten by Mesa. I mean, it happened last year and it was pretty ugly. So let's get behind Malik. Let's give him your vote. It takes 5 seconds, but let's get behind him. And here's that interview that we had with him. Alrighty, we're here with RMAC Defensive Player of the Week for the second time this year, Malik Brown. Malik's had he had 2 interceptions on the weekend and 15 tackles. Pretty impressive numbers for someone who weighs about 80 pounds. But up to 68 tackles on the year and 5 interceptions. Fantastic work, Malik. Tell us about the game on Saturday.
First thing, it was fun.
It's always fun to win.
Yeah.
Always fun to win.
But it was like offense came to play, defense came to play after like maybe second half we came to play. We got everything fixed and everything, so we just came out and showed out.
Nice words.
That moves us on to some more women's sports. And first of all, we have some soccer, and it was senior day.
And it was senior day, and it's an emotional time for the seniors because this is their last home game. A lot of their parents will be here, friends and family members. And so I know last year for me, my mother and my baby sister came, and just seeing them on my last day, I would tear up. I mean, I'm a pretty emotional guy anyway, but I think that comes with being a receiver. Kickers don't have to worry about that too much.
Anyone who knows me knows that I'm completely unemotional and stone-faced and would never, cuss at anyone or do anything mean. So, yeah, I think that's where we're probably a little bit, ebony and ivory, if you will.
Live together in perfect harmony.
But yeah, and so we'll actually be talking to Alondra Gildo Ceballos pretty soon. And here's that interview coming up now.
We've got a few questions for you, and we're going to kind of rattle them off as quickly as possible. So just first thing that comes into your head, some of them will be about soccer, some of them will be about Highlands, and some of them will be a little bit random. So I'm going to let James kick us off.
Yeah, we're going to kick it off.
We're doing 60 seconds?
We're going to do 60 seconds,
All
and I'm
right.
going to start the timer now. So, if you were an animal, what type of animal would you be?
A puma.
A puma.
Puma. Nice.
What's your favourite thing about being a cowgirl?
The horse.
The horse, okay, I thought it'd be wearing purple. James?
Cool. If there was one thing in the world you couldn't live without, what would it be?
Soccer.
That's adorable. Your daily routine. The first thing you do when you get up in the morning is
Look at my phone.
look at your phone.
Oh my God.
Young people. Young people. You're old enough to have a phone?
You gotta check to see if the practice is cancelled.
Damn, okay.
Okay.
Love
Well,
soccer,
that's
but wants to see if practice is cancelled.
So, people say you love your backpacks. Do you also go around campus with a little adorable monkey and a map in the backpack?
No, I don't. But if I had one, I probably would.
Now I'm waiting for her to ask a question to the camera and just pause for 3 seconds.
Hola, soy Dora.
And I think that's going to be our time
Oh, that's
for a
time.
quick minute.
We didn't get as many questions as we would have liked, but tell us about your experience here at Highlands, and it's given you the opportunity to play soccer. You played junior college soccer somewhere else.
Yes.
What attracted you to get here in the first place?
Well, in my junior college at San Bernardino Valley, there was a lot of offers that were on the table, but obviously as a student athlete, you have to see which one fit best, which one's closest to home, cheapest, which one offers more, better environment. So in February or March, I believe, I took a recruiting visit out here to Highlands, and it was the only recruiting visit I took. And Coach Bianca, the assistant coach, she went to my junior college, so her mentality, her way of thinking was kind of the same as like my old junior college coach. So I felt like I was more comfortable here, it felt like a better environment. And then aside from that, when I met the girls and everyone, they were like, there's not much to do here, it's a small town, but it serves as like not being distracted like school-wise and all that. Like, you're just focused on school and soccer, what's meant to be coming out here and all that. But what really caught my eye was like it was a small campus, classes. Like I met a couple professors, and they were really good with explaining themselves as like if I didn't get the material, they'd do a hands-on like one-on-one, or they would do like the whole class. And I'm not the type to be like in a big like lecture hall. So the most that I have like in one of my classes like 12 students, and another one's like 5. So I really like that.
All right, so if you're a true Highlands fan, you would have noticed a couple of weeks ago during our halftime performance at the football game, we gave away an awesome prize by B3 Burgers, Barbecue, and Beer. It was a $50 gift card after a pretty interesting dizzy-bat competition by 2 of our baseball players. How did that look on your end, just watching it as a fan?
It was fun. The guys didn't waste any time. They went and used their voucher immediately. And I had a word to my friend Brian over there at B3, who's just extended his family to 3. So congratulations to the B3 family, adding an extra member. But he's done, in celebration of the birth of his baby, with him and his wife Darcy have decided to, for all Highlands students, just present your Highlands ID card, whether it's the old one like mine and James's, or whether it's one of the new ones. Present that, and he's happy to do Tuesday prices for you for beer, which is $2 a pint. Now, you see me now, and I look relatively slender. See me in 3 weeks after those $2 beers, and there might be more of me to watch on TV. We might need a wider angle lens. But not only that, if you're not of age, if you're not over 21, he's also agreed to do free fountain drinks and lemonade and tea with any meal purchase for Highlands students. So get down there, support the local businesses. It's fantastic food. I'm not much of a green chili guy, James. You know this. But I love their green chili cheeseburger.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's one of the I think it's one of the more popular items on his menu, next to maybe the brisket or the smoked sausage that he has. Those plates and the green chili burger, I mean,
yeah, fantastic stuff. James is a bit of a sicko, so he likes fried pickles too. I don't. I've heard they're good, but I'll take his word for it. But get down there. The cornbread's good. Grab yourself a beer for $2 with the presentation of the Highlands ID. And go and enjoy yourself. Yeah. We've got 3 more volleyball games. They're all at home. We have 2 coming up this week, and we have 1 the following Friday, and that'll be senior night for volleyball. November 2nd, we play Pueblo, and hoping for a big win there. Looking forward to that. But I am excited to have Cindy Norris.
Cindy.
I look forward to that interview. And Cindy, if you're watching, I hope you've got it prepared for us.
All right, Luke, so this has been a homecoming for the books. Let's ask those lovely folks out there, what is their homecoming memory?
That's right. We want to hear from you. I haven't been to many homecomings. This is all very much a new thing for me. So we want to hear from you, whether you're an ex-athlete, whether you're an ex-student, whether you're a current student, whether you're a current athlete, whatever, whether you're someone from town that just is a Cowboy fan. We want to hear from you. So please do tweet us, DM us if you feel the need, want to remain anonymous, and you can do if you like. But those are the social media handles up on your screen now. Well, James, it's been an interesting week. So ends episode 2 of the weekly roundup. We've got a few more weeks of fall sports. We've got just 1 more week of soccer. They'll be on the road. We've got a couple more weeks of volleyball and 3 more games of football. They're on the road this week in the very interesting
state of Nebraska.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I'm jealous of them.
Very.
Can't wait to get me some high fructose corn syrup and some overalls.
Ooh, that might have been a question right there.
We've got a question just come in. Maybe that's one for next week.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to look at that.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for your company. Please do share this video. There's another one.
Okay.
Wow, I am hot caking. This is the most popular I've been in weeks. Please do share this video. Hit that subscribe button. If you hit the little bell at the bottom, you'll get notified when a new video goes up. There's not going to be a lot of them, so don't think your phone's going to light up because of us. But every week we'll be doing one of these videos, and we aim to have them out Tuesday or Wednesday. But we'll do some other smaller interviews and little fun things in between. So please do join us for them. Smash that subscribe button, and we'll see you all again real soon.